Okay, honestly, my mouth is just watering, waiting to dive into this next cookbook. Korean American is the newest offering from New York Times staff food writer Eric Kim. He worked on it with his mother, and in it, he's fusing flavors together like, listen to this, cheeseburger, kimbap, which we're about to get into. Eric Kim is joining us in our kitchen. Good morning to you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so thrilled that you're here.
Yeah, it's my first time in Canada.
Is it really?
Actually, Toronto. But
is it?
The very first page of the book has me as a baby in Niagara Falls. So that was the first time.
So you remember that, obviously.
I do actually really remember
You do?
it. Yeah, I do. I was like freezing and
Yeah.
like, just chewing on my little plastic cover.
Well, you know what? It's nice you're coming in this season because it's a little bit warmer, and the recipes you're about to show us can really work well for picnics and that type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And this recipe it seems really simple, but it's really the calibration of the flavors here. So you start with really great kimchi, and while I mix some sesame oil and sugar into it, would you like to maybe mayonnaise the bread?
Would I? Yes, I would.
I do you like mayonnaise?
I love mayonnaise.
I love mayonnaise.
Do you have a favorite?
I kind of do. I think I'm not allowed to say the brand.
You can tell me afterwards because I
tell you
also
after.
have a favorite. Do you do both sides?
Yeah, I kind of do, especially with this. So, people see the photo and they're like, kimchi sandwiches. That seems so simple, but there's something about the sugar that balances, the sharpness of the kimchi. The sesame oil adds nuttiness. And this is actually one of the first things I made. It is the first thing I made on my first date with my partner.
You did?
Yeah, it was during...
Did you know it was going to be a winning combo?
I think I did.
You must have, because you have to pull out the Top Guns.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years now. So
has it? So it worked?
Yeah. It worked, I guess, yeah. But so we just pile it on here, and you can already smell it.
Did I put enough mayo, or should I really scoop it?
That's really good.
It looks so good. As we're doing this, yes, I love kimchi. I have to ask you about something, because you worked on this cookbook with your mom.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm going to quote you here. You said, getting a recipe out of my mother is like pulling teeth out of a tiger's mouth.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
It's one of those things where when you ask for ingredients, and it takes a mother sometimes a while to get to the point or to give you the actual recipe. So this book every recipe was kind of like that.
Was it like a little bit of this, a little bit of that?
Yeah, it was like that. But it was also just that she was very, she would leave things out. And then I think it took me to really just watch her cooking. And so that's kind of the point of the book. The thesis statement of Korean American is to write down your family recipes before it's too late. That's sort of kind of the mantra of this book.
And I love the generational recipes too. And oftentimes you do have to watch, because oftentimes, the holders and the keepers of those recipes, they don't have it written down. They also have it locked in.
It's locked in their hands. But I have to ask you, do you like your sandwiches cut diagonally or horizontally?
I feel like whatever I'm going to say, you have the right answer. But let's go diagonal. How do we feel about that?
That's my favorite way. I think I probably have it the other way in the book, but okay, now we can just share these.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have it too. Ready? Cheers. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah. I love your nails.
Thank you. I love your sandwich.
Isn't it good?
That is so good. Sandwiches are my favorite.
It's not just kimchi. It's
oh my god.
It's a little something else.
That's delicious.
This bread is amazing.
It also, how do you feel about bread? Is there a right
amazing.
bread to use for this sandwich?
I think it's your favorite bread, but I love a soft, pillowy, this feels like a Pullman loaf. It's like a white bread.
Yeah, really good.
This is good bread.
Or you can when you push it in and it stays there and it comes up a little bit. Ooh,
it has a nice chew. This is good.
Do you consider a cheeseburger a sandwich?
Ooh. No.
No?
Not really.
Okay.
I think I'm a big burger guy, so I feel like burgers are kind of one category.
This is for me for later.
That's for later,
I put mine up there, okay.
But, on that topic, this is a cheeseburger kimbap that, ordinarily there are other vegetables in there, but growing up, I just really wanted simple flavors in my kimbap, and I'm not saying this is simple, but it appeals to me.
Can I try while you're talking about it?
Yeah, please try, yeah.
Okay.
I took the flavors
my fingers.
took the flavors of cheeseburger and kind of wrapped it in some rice and seaweed, and it's just fun. It's sort of an homage to the way Koreans adapt their food and their cooking when they're in the United States. And it's kind of one of those things that, I made when I was little, so.
It's delicious,
yeah.
Absolutely delicious. And then you've got elevated devil's eggs.
Yeah, so those are also inspired by another dish called keranbat, which is an amazing thing. It's rice with egg, soy sauce, sesame oil, but these have that flavor, and when you take a bite, it'll kind of surprise you. I mean, you can go ahead and try one.
Can I try one?
Yeah.
We've got that QR code. You can see it on your screen right now, so you can get all these delicious recipes. How long are you boiling these for, by the way?
Ooh. I usually, for a hard boiled, I usually do about 8 to 9 minutes. Yeah. So, and then my trick to eggs, actually, I don't know if you do this, but I like to make sure to crack them after you boil them, you crack them while they're hot and then shock them in the cold water. And that makes the whites contract and makes them peel easier.
So, because the peeling sometimes?
Yeah.
You know, when you get a good one, you're like, oh, this is working. But the majority, in my life, 90% of them are like,
yeah,
I didn't know that trick.
Yeah, it's something that I like to tell people whenever I get a chance.
Yeah, thank you. It is news you can use.
Yeah.
This is absolutely delicious. I'm going to get a plate because I'm going to load it with all these things. I know the crew is hungry as well, so thank you for bringing all of that.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations on the cookbook, everybody. Eric's new cookbook. It is called Korean American Food That Tastes Like Home.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.